Hello, my name's Rebecca, and this is Your Bourbon Journey. Welcome to another night of Thirsty Thursday Bourbon Cocktails. Tonight we're going to be making a fun and simple cocktail that's a riff on the Old Fashioned, and that's always a fan favorite. But tonight we're making a Pecan Old Fashioned, basically substituting the simple syrup with pecan liqueur. So first, let's talk about the ingredients that we need to gather in order to make this cocktail. As always, we need a fine bourbon. Tonight, for this cocktail, I felt that a wheated bourbon would do the trick. After trying a few different ones, I settled on the Maker's Mark. It had the perfect vanilla and caramel notes, as well as those sweet tones from the wheat. Next, we need a fine pecan liqueur. I selected the Rivulet. It is a true artisan liqueur. It is not overly sweet. You will find that if you use a pecan praline liqueur, it's probably going to be way too sweet for the profile of this drink. So I highly recommend this one. Next, we will use two bitters this evening. First is the Toasted Almond Bitter. That nuttiness will actually complement the pecan, and the toasted aspect will bring an additional layer of flavor. Next, we are going to dip into our Aztec Chocolate Bitters, because who doesn't love pecan with some lovely chocolate notes? That's basically what we need, except for a nice mixing glass, of course a jigger, and two rocks glasses prepared with a block ice. So I hope you're ready to get started. Let's go. First, we will add 2 ounces of our Maker's Mark bourbon. I am, as usual, making 2 cocktails tonight, so we will be adding 4 total ounces. This Maker's Mark is going to be a fantastic complement to this cocktail, trust me. For the pecan liqueur, we are going with 1 ounce. And again, as I mentioned in the introduction, this really substitutes for the typical simple syrup that we would use in an old fashioned. We're going to use 1 ounce per cocktail, so 2 ounces total. I can already smell those pecan notes coming forward. It's just luscious. I hope you enjoy pecan as much as I do. Let's move on to our bitters. Our Toasted Almond Bitters. We're going to use equal parts of the almond and the chocolate. We're going to use two dashes per cocktail. And the same will be true of our Aztec Chocolate Bitters. 2 dashes per cocktail. That's really all there is to the ingredients. Now we will stir this just long enough to get the glass really chilled, and we can feel that the ingredients are mingling together very well and getting chilled. So when we pour it into our prepared cocktail glass, it will be all ready to go. It should take you more than 15, perhaps 30 seconds, but depending on your ice and how warm the temperature is in your room will determine this. My cocktail mixing glass here is feeling quite chilled, so I think we are ready to go. We have our 2 cocktail glasses, each with a block of ice in them. Fill our glasses. Perfect. Now we are all ready to try it and see how it is. It's got a luscious note of pecan. That is the scent that hits your nose is the pecan. I'm also picking up the lovely tones of the Maker's Mark bourbon. So let's give this Pecan Old Fashioned a shot. Oh yes, that's just the perfect balance. It's got sweetness from the pecan and it also gives that nuttiness. The toasted note from the Toasted Almond Bitters is just divine. And I'm loving the little hint, slight hint of the dark chocolate. That is amazing. And I do think that the Maker's Mark works perfectly well. So you saw how simple this is to make. Literally 4 ingredients is all we need. So I hope you will give this cocktail a try and please let me know what you think of the Pecan Old Fashioned. Cheers and always drink responsibly.